Hi guys, I'm Shmi and today is Nurburgring Touristenfahrten and I am with Misha.
Hello, comrades. No, I'm not with the Boris today. So, hello.
Just hello.
Just hello.
Just hello. Well, I was thinking that we should, or you should show me the Nurburgring properly today.
Yeah, so let's hop in the car.
Yeah, should we go in the 570S?
No, I mean,
No.
I enjoyed 3,000 kilometers of fuel action with you, but sorry.
Not for now.
Yeah.
Should we go in my car?
Already done it.
Yeah, done that. Not for now. Should we go in Robert's LT?
It's similar to that.
Well, yes, an LT. I think we should go in the sub 7 Up.
I think so too, and I think it's
sub-
actually gonna be also amazing purpose for this video, because to show you the Nurburgring, one of the most amazing things about the Nurburgring, you don't need 300,000 horsepower. Okay,
300,000? 300 million horsepower?
Gazillion, bazillion horsepower. No, in fact, I'd like to show you that you can go out with any car on the track, with any car on the ring, as long as you believe in it, as long as it comes from your heart.
And this is your heart. And I think you should walk us around it and explain this car.
Yeah, exactly. Before we started Apex, one of the main questions was what should be my daily car. We were thinking about C43 AMG, about Focus RS as well.
Mine is over there.
Over there.
Just gonna say, yep.
But then I had a temporary Up, and people loved it so much. And then I thought, you know, Up, the TSI version, is something that a lot of people can relate to. Because, well, they're fairly affordable, base price around 12,000 euro depending on your country and taxes, so I guess fairly decent amount of people can afford them. So then I was looking into that, how can we make it even more special? So the first things on the outside, those are also the first things I changed. No matter which track you're gonna go on, whether it's the Nurburgring Spa, Silverstone, or even your local small track, the most important bit is safety. So for safety we have Nankang AR1 tires, semi-slicks, and Terox brake discs, and I used to run endless pads, but unfortunately traction control killed them. Not because I'm a bad driver and like to drive with traction control. Up does not come with the traction control switch.
So you can't turn traction off at all?
No, I need to code it out with a separate computer, code it out from the ECU,
Okay.
so that will come.
So that's making the quest to go sub 7 Up a little bit more of a challenge?
Yeah. I'll
now.
get back to that in a little bit. Under the hood, I could probably show to you how cute it is. It's just a 1-liter 3-cylinder engine. Stock it produces 90 horsepower on the crank, like all the car manufacturers advertise, but we usually know that there's actually a lot more. In fact, when you put it on a dyno, so this one showed 90 horsepower on the wheels. We tuned it up to 125 horsepower at the wheels.
Wait, 35 horsepower extra?
Yes.
More than a third. That's some serious gains.
Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty fun. And also it runs full open custom-made exhaust system by Guerrilla Exhaust. But most important bit, and something I'm most proud of, is this. Some people think, is this an oil catcher or is this a NOS bottle? Now this is external reservoir for the custom-made suspension by JRZ RS Pro. You can even see the Apex logo on it, so we can click left, right. I'm not gonna change it now because the suspension setting is set up pretty nicely. I know with you, Tim, supercars are mostly also about value and money. So let me bring up this point. The price of the suspension is half of the price of the car. So,
Okay,
again,
significant upgrade.
yeah, and I can also say this is also necessary in Nurburgring because you drive Nurburgring quite often. You know Nurburgring is probably the bumpiest track in the world. A lot of elevation changes, a lot of... Yeah, so you need a good suspension inside. At this point it's fairly simple, just bucket seats. I ordered a cage, but since it needs to be custom made, we need to wait a bit for it.
But there's not very much in there. You've stripped out everything.
Not everything. Well, the roof will be out once the cage
Okay.
is there, and everything else will be also out once the cage is there and the full harness is gonna be. And for that, by the way, now that I see it, I will be needing that because as
The
you
ring
know,
catcher.
yeah, on TF, once you're strapped in the in your bucket seat, you cannot reach the ticket reader. So there's this amazing thing, ring catcher. Looks like a fly catcher, but you put your Nurburgring card in here, and then you can actually get out the window and tap
Without
and go
get out.
on the track. I think,
Magic.
and since you're getting a GT3 RS,
GT3, but it will have harnesses.
so maybe
I will need one of those.
I'll give it to you.
Oh, how kind.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have fun.
I'll need that when we come back here and do more laps in my future car.
Yeah.
But I do notice this lovely faux carbon fiber Dashboard trim.
Boosted Boris would say it's carbon fiber.
Carbon
because
fiber.
I didn't make it like that. Don't blame me for being a ricer, okay? It came from the factory like that.
Okay.
I didn't spec this car like some people do, because the thing is, those ups are fairly popular, and there's like, I don't know, 3 months waiting list on them. So I had the option to buy whichever was available at that time,
Yeah.
which was
But
amazing.
it seems fine. It seems fine. I'll let you off. So there's one thing we haven't talked much about.
Yes, and that is
That.
the sub 7 up. This is the joke that we immediately had, because we knew that a car.
Misha, it's a pretty upsetting joke.
Why does this upset?
Keep going.
Okay, no, seriously, this is one of the first things we had in mind, because a car, apart from being a car, needs to be fun. It needs to represent something. You thought, oh, up. What can we do with up? 7 up, 7 up, 7 up, 7 up, sub 7 up, sub 7 up. Means that they can go sub 7, like one of those cars over there probably, but no, sub 7, reach the gantry, all the full lap like many supercars or hypercars. Reality is, it's very long. Oh, he's driving in the opposite way, so you're gonna have probably Marshall telling him off over
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There are rules to follow, and that's the wrong way to go. Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, going
back
back
to 7
to
up.
sub 7.
So, first question.
Can this car do sub 7? At this point, my best time with the traction control fully engaged is 8 minutes 50. Bridge to gantry.
So sub 9 up with 125 horsepower.
Wheel horsepower, yes. I think the time should be possible around 8:30 with just the traction control switched off, and then for the winter I have the plans of putting a bigger turbo on it, which will add the 50 horsepower, and then around 8 minutes and should be possible.
He's already gone faster in it than I've ever driven the Nurburgring. You are a driving instructor.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be able to, and I'm like a casual somebody on holiday. Anyway, we're gonna jump in and go for a little lap.
A little sightseeing lap, have
And
some fun, maybe upset some supercars. Who knows?
See if you can embarrass anybody.
Yeah, let's hope that this. Oh no, it's on the other side. I had like last week I had my first crash. But hey, you know what you say, rubbing is racing, right? And if there's a gap, you do not go for the gap, you're no longer a race car driver. And the up is a real race car. So I rubbed against the wheel of a Citroen C2.
Oh well.
So it was funny. But let's try not to go and up on the roof today.
Yeah, let's not flip it upside down.
Yeah.
Let's stay the right way up. Right, enough seriously upsetting jokes.
Yeah.
Let's get in the car and go
Do a
out
lap,
on the track.
and that will be very uplifting.
Sounds good. Game on! I had planned that the next time the camera was rolling, we would be sat inside the up, on our way heading out onto the track. But this has not happened. Why?
Because as you may have heard during the intro, we heard the Nurburgring car park famous buzzer, and it can either mean the track is open or the track is closed, or please sir with the license plate this and that, remove your vehicle and stop blocking everyone. But unfortunately it was the number one, the track was closed. And
Since then,
since then
it's been...
usually you think, oh, okay, something minor, someone just crashed the barrier and people don't want to slow down for that, and then yeah, it will be open again in 30 minutes, but we saw ambulance, police, ambulance, fire department, ambulance, undercover, police, and then you're like, the chances are pretty high you're not gonna open it again today. And the reason for that is actually a car flipped in Foxhole over the barrier, and from what we heard,
Foxhole, where in both my video driving in the Focus RS and in the LT, you told me, do not lift or you're gonna have a very bad time. He may not have lifted.
The thing is, at this point we are not certain what exactly happened, because some people say it was exit Foxhole, and exit Foxhole you can you can be very fast out of it, and if you take the left curb and your suspension is not set up well, or if you need to brake for a car in front and you cannot make it in time. It's a very technical bit, but long story short, it is where the Koenigsegg Agera 1-1 crashed, what, 2 years ago? On a lap record attempt.
Particularly dangerous part of the track.
It is, it definitely is.
Number one on this point is, let's hope at this moment that the occupants are okay, the drivers are okay, that they are safe and out and have no long term.
To be honest, the rumors travel very fast around Nurburgring, and we haven't heard anything bad, so I'm pretty sure everything's okay, and the fire department is there to cut the man out because it was fully caged.
Yeah.
So in this case, I'm sure that he was also wearing his helmet and should be fine. It's just unfortunately stuck in his car, so it should be all fine-ish.
Noises of nice cars bumbling around. So that is why we're still in the car park. We haven't gone anywhere. But should we go for a quick little wander around? And
Yeah, I guess let's do some
spontaneous car meet. And you know what? I'm going to point out something that I am particularly mesmerized by, which is this number plate. DZ.
It is from Algiers, you know, the country in North Africa next to Morocco.
Solid effort. We've seen a couple of cars today here from Algeria. That is like seriously hardcore.
Yeah.
So the car park wander, it's basically not so standard cars. I mean, you literally look at anything. And
Exactly, it's actually pretty much everything. You have the supercars that we saw earlier, obviously the McLaren.
yeah, who brought those?
I don't know, it's such posers.
yeah, right.
Then the typical Nurburgring toy, the E36 from Team Kreisklasse. I love this sticker. Approved European Union toy. And here on the left, look, a small crash in Veer's iPhone.
Yeah.
But because
race car. Yeah, that's fine, it's allowed.
G3 RS, a mandatory ring tool.
Yeah, lots of those around here.
There's so many of them, I don't even want to pay attention to them. Cayman Arc, fairly rare.
In the colour that inspired my GT4 colour wrap when I wrapped my GT4.
I remember that.
It was sort of, this is the launch colour of the Cayman Arc, so that's why we went for it.
Yeah. Then, well, mandatory ring tool, the Megane RS, very popular here, but then I think you want to see this.
Wait, I'm still on the Megane RS, right.
Yeah.
991 Turbo S from
Right
Atomic.
one, with the huge Advan wheels and Cup 2 tires and also KW Club Sport, if I'm correct, suspension. Porsche carbon ceramic brakes, PCCBs, Apex car.
Yep.
I can talk hours about this. It's probably my and Robert's favorite car over the Apex fleet. Lots of modifications done to it, but something for another time. If you want to hear more about this car or see us going out in this car, comment in the comments.
Yeah, maybe we do something.
Yeah. Ooh. I've seen many videos of yours that you get a lot of complaints whenever you miss an E30 M3. Probably again,
Yeah.
very important Nurburgring and classic Nurburgring car, inspired by the DTM, the classic DTM. So here's E30 M3. Not sure if it could be also just a body kit, so it's hard to tell, but a connoisseur will be able to.
It's a little bit nicer than the compact.
Yeah, compact. It's like, do you have some? That's why you're wearing sunglasses, because I cannot see your eyes bleed from the compact. I'm sorry, compact owners. They're amazing cars on the track, but they're just ugly as hell.
Yeah.
But then again, that's the up owner saying.
A big wing on the S2000.
S2000, yeah, and the cage as well. Mustang M3, a very special M3 E46.
There are
Some-
lots and lots of M3s around
Oh,
here.
look at this. Carbon fiber air bumps.
Yeah,
That's
but
sexy.
It's the right one. EU.
Nice, very
EU,
nice.
That's
So-
another one as well.
Before the number plate. Yeah.
Someone leaked coolant. or
Something.
maybe just water. This, look who's inside. It's driven by a girl. That's really cool. And she goes fast. She goes really fast.
Have you been overtaken before, Misha?
More than once. And since it's her, I'm okay to admit.
Yeah.
A very interesting M4.
Oh, let's get out of the way before we get run over.
Yeah. Wing game.
Wing game very strong.
Very strong, very special. Some Honda game going out there, and now a quick teleport to the other side of car park.
And we're back.
Yeah, welcome back to another car park. Focus RS, GT4,
Lots of GT4s.
E36. Particularly a lot of Skodas today. That's funny.
Misha on the Skoda hunt.
Yeah. Well,
Is that your new car crush?
I'm more of a Volvo guy, though.
A Volvo. From Norway?
Whoa! Look at that. Is that no, that's a 3 Series. That's the E21. No, wait, 28, I think.
Guys, what's that? Thanks, commenters will help.
Yeah, I'm such a bad BMW connoisseur.
Now, you know more than I do.
Yeah.
My eyes have caught something that I think you know what I'm going to talk about in front of us.
The crossbow, or no, or what?
Well, hold on. Firstly, yeah, crossbow.
yeah.
Let's come this way. Then we'll come to the thing I was noticing. Quite a few M2s around.
GTRS, you mean, or something?
Yeah, maybe that GT3 RS behind us. But crossbow, fun little thing. He better hope it doesn't rain.
Yeah. This one's driven also by a girl, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah. And then And then GT3, 72s, 325. This is, by the way, old N24 car, which has won the N24 in class like 10 years ago or something, and I was just
Okay, cool.
car. So, and you want to see the blue one or what?
Yeah, the blue one.
Okay. This is
Let's come and have a look at the blue one.
the blue.
You're like another GT3 RS, whereas I'm like nice color.
Is this Miami?
No, Miami's much
No.
lighter. This is either Mexico or Riviera. I go with Riviera blue. Nice. Very nice. So I have PTS'd my new GT3, but it's not blue. It's not blue. It's not blue, people.
No.
Do you believe that? I've gone with a car that's not blue.
Look at yourself.
Blue, blue, blue. I'm not going to show them my underwear. No, Misha. Put the camera at the sky. The sky is blue.
The M2
Anyway,
is blue.
the M2s are blue. Lots of things are blue. So yes, today we did not go sub 7 in the up on the ring.
No, and I wanted to say one final thing. To go to actually sub 7 with any car, you need to have around 500 horsepower, because for the second section of the track, which goes uphill, you really need to have extra horsepower to be able to go uphill. So,
Well, hold on, you need more than just horsepower. You also need skill, the conditions, the experience.
Yeah, but I mean, the horsepower is really the limiting factor if you want to go
yeah.
to sub 7 with a car, if you have all the skills and knowledge and everything. Because think of any car which goes sub 7, they all have 500 plus horsepower.
Or a lot more.
Or a lot more. I mean, if we would talk full lap, P1, GTR, LM,
Yeah.
1000 watts,
Oh,
80,
we're in the way.
1100.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? We may not have done it today, but we will take that car out. We will get a run on the Nurburgring in it, and I'm sure you will demonstrate some embarrassment to people in significantly more powerful cars.
Exactly, we can upset some GT3s. And since you're living now in Germany, we can maybe even do it next week.
Sometime, we'll see. So we'll be back for a run in a sub 7 up. Watch this space. For now though, go check out Misha's channel and Apex if you're ever here at the Nurburgring.
Yep, see you guys at the ring. Bye.
See you later. Cheers.